Yeah, let's go ahead and come on down here. Now, any questions about your stuff from yesterday? Sometimes on the way home is when I start thinking of what I actually should have been asking. No? You guys are good? All right. So today we're going to continue on with basically what we worked on yesterday. It's a common thread. It's just going to be a little more gymnastic and a little less rails on the ground. But the aids that you're going to be using are the same. You've been able to watch some of these other groups, so you're really able to see what I'm looking for. I think it's very apparent what I'm looking for. I'm really looking for you guys to find the middle of the tack and be relaxed so that we can gradually get rid. You need a leg up? Sure. So that we can gradually start to pare down your equipment. You know, we can gradually get less and less bit. 1, 2, 3. There you go. All right, let me see you go ahead, track to the left, the 5 of you. Don't go past those black oxers, just because if I start screaming at you, I'm not going to have any voice for tomorrow. Track to the left at the rising trot. All right, so now, thank you.
No problem.
So now, you had yesterday, you did a little bit of flat work yesterday, and I'm optimistic that you started to figure out where you were wanting, where you were weak, where you were struggling. So now when you come in today, you want to make sure that right off the bat, that's what you're addressing, right, Alex? Yep. So what was your problem with her yesterday? You needed more leg, and you needed your leg to be more secure. And you needed to be able to add that leg and use the leg as an excuse to ride with less hand. Because it's not just the leg, Alex, that affects this hot horse. Yep. It's when you have not enough leg, and more importantly, that your hand is too hard. Because then she is just, right? So you want to make sure that as you apply that leg, Alex, that you test the waters of just how light can I be? Just how light can I be? Can I get her? Because remember, even in the beginning, before I sat on her yesterday, I said, you know, her lumbars are just a little bit weak. And then when I sat on her, I could feel how she gets just a little weak in her ovaries, a little weak in her lumbars. So what you want to start doing, Alex, is getting her so that she can start to work her lumbars. So that means less hand, and more leg. So you're trying to retrain your horse so that as you use your knee and thigh, that's what actually slows her down. And then when you roll your toe out, that's what speeds her up. So the gas and the brake are very close to each other. Emily, now with this horse, what did we find was our problem yesterday? Excuse me.
Compression and collection?
Yes, and for me as well, he wants to carry, that is excellent. You need more of that, but right there I would even let him go lower if he wants, Emily. Yes, even lower. Because Emily, the reason that he struggles to collect is because he gets a little bit broken at the wither. In other words, you have his head, but it's not related to his hock. You have to allow him to relax and come through more in this fashion, but even right there, let him get his nose a little bit lower. There you go. Now, did you notice the minute you did that his saddle came up under you? Yeah. Try that again. Let him, just don't impede him putting his nose down. the little bit of left leg, left bend, left leg, left bend. And then, yeah, as he started putting his nose down, you have to push your hand down with it. There, there. Now when you did that, did you feel how the back of your cantle came up?
Yeah.
All right, that's what you need, because that's him using his lumbars. If you can get him where he strengthens his lumbars, then he'll be able to collect. Those two things go together. Those two things go together. And I would say, Gus, sometimes with you, with this horse, it's the same thing. You get him good, and you get him like this, but he doesn't really come here and pull your hands down. No. I would like to see your hands even softer, Gus, and just see, maybe I don't need them. Maybe I don't need them. Yes, yes, even you just don't need them. Just let them, just leave it. Leave it and see if you can use your leg to get everything done instead of your hand. Do you think you can lengthen your stirrups a hole? Sure. Yeah, please. Maybe 2, Gus. All right, now with you, Stephanie, what did we discuss? We discussed the fact that this one is a little bit of a dumpling, okay? And so this one's a little bit stiff through its rib cage. I mean, it's just the confirmation, right? It's a little stiff through the rib cage. And so I want you to really, when you're riding this horse, to work on getting that rib cage soft and bent. Don't just equitate for me. I'm not interested in that at all. All right? So get that horse working its rib cage, and as you do that, exhale. Sometimes sit down, sit back. I know that's hard for you, but this is the time to test that. Do you follow me? As you're getting him to relax and bend his rib cage, see if you can give yourself that same opportunity. Use that time to work on yourself, on your body. Use that time to work on your body. All right, and now this one was perfect with all the lateral work. I couldn't have been any happier with the lateral work. Fantastic. The only thing I would say, since you have the lateral work, is I think the linear work can be a little bit better, so that this horse, like right there where you're trotting, it really needs to come through a little bit more. Let me see a little bit of a working trot rising, a little more, Catherine. There, and then you want to feed a little bit. You want to feed a little bit with your hands. In other words, leg and allow the horse to pull your hands down. Don't let it pull your shoulders down, but allow the horse to pull your hands down. A little more left leg, left bend. That's looking better. That's getting better, Emily. That's getting better. You don't have to be so, don't try to use your positioning of your hands to get the horse round. That's also getting better, Alex. That's also getting better. Good. Try to let her just feed that head down, even lower. Even lower. Just don't impede it. That's a little better, Catherine. But I'd still like to see it a little more active from behind, okay? Don't try to pull her head down. Let her put it down. In other words, left bend, left bend, left bend, and as she pulls down, allow and add your leg. Right there. Did you feel it right there? Yeah. Just over here. But at that moment, you need to just give it and use that left leg. Soften more. Now a little more energy, because she's not really engaging. She's got about a 3-foot stride. We need 5. We need 5. She's got about a 3-foot step. We're looking for 5. Getting better, Gus, but even less hand. Even less hand. Good. Good. I like that stirrup length. I mean, you really were short. You were Ludger Beerbaum short. It must be tall people. Tall people like that. There, Emily. Good. Now that you're getting that, a little bit more leg. Because you feel how it's just lethargic, right? You've got the right idea. Excellent, Alex. Now you notice now that you're using less hand, you have to use more leg. All right, let's go ahead and reverse, everyone. Keep working that body. Keep working that rib cage, Steph. Go ahead and reverse. Probably a good call. So now ride that right side. When you go to the right, Steph, for some reason this horse likes to kind of hold its head a little bit to the left, the bottom. So what I would do, that would tell me that maybe I'm a little bit funny with my left hand. All right, so what you want to do is, instead of indirect rein, maybe a little opening rein, direct or opening. But if you use indirect, then you might be creating that a little bit.
With the right?
Yeah, with the right. You want to have direct or opening rein to fix that, and then get off the left rein. You don't need that. That's a waste of your, it's just a waste of your left arm. That's getting better, Alex. That's getting better. And then she's growing happier, right? Is that fair to say? She's growing happier. Make sure you pat her when she's doing that. Tell her ich liebe dich, which means I love you in German, okay? Is she German or Dutch? It'll work. It'll work. The Dutch and German, it's not that much different. Good. And with your hands, Catherine, look at me. Not this, not this. Keep them moving and keep them relaxed. Keep those elbows relaxed. Steph, eyes up, ride forward. Always has to be from the hind end forward. I get your back, but you have a tendency to look at it like you're watching a movie, all right? Don't watch a movie, keep your eyes up, look where you're going, and that way you'll feel what's going on. Instead of looking at what's going on, you'll feel what's going on. There you go, look at that. That's gotta feel good. That's gotta feel good. Hey, super everybody. Gus, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. See, Gus, then you're looking at less bit. You're looking at less bit, good job. That's getting better, Catherine. Now I see you're at about 4 feet. I'd say you're about 4 feet, so you're about halfway there. But you've got to keep those hands and elbows relaxed. All right, everybody, walk. This is a normal occurrence, Catherine, because when we're prepared to either fight or flight. Yeah. See, the horses are basically flight. We pick. I mean, people say, yeah, they're going to fight, but they pretty much want to run. All right, now, with us, we're always ready to fight or flight. So fight is, okay, so when you're thinking and you're doing a sport and you're thinking and you're working and okay, so you got to be conscious of that. Okay. Because remember, that is like having, how do I explain this? In Walmart, when you walk in and there's that really nice elderly woman saying, oh, thank you for coming to Walmart, all right? Yeah. That's what your hands need to be. Instead, your hands are like this giant guy, don't scratch anything, right? Don't touch anything, okay? So just make sure you keep those forearms relaxed, okay, because that's the first person that your horse sees, yep, when it walks into the Walmart, all right? Okay, there's a little too many of us to work at the canter, so I want to work with you guys kind of one at a time. Alex, I'd like to start with you, and the rest of you go ahead and chill just on the other side of this little bounce, okay? All right, Alex.
Can I lead circle?
Sure. I want you to try a trot first, and I want you to try the continuation of a lot of leg, a lot of knee and thigh, staying relaxed, and don't use your hand unless it's a necessity. Exhale for the canter. Good. And the first thing you want to do is just one rein there, but yeah, right leg. Good. And relax and sit. Yes. Little right rein there. Good. Good. That's right. Keep that right rein, right leg, and just relax and sit. Because she has to learn to carry your weight, Alex. You understand? Now, just as she needs to learn to carry your weight, you need to learn not to pull on her mouth. So when you want to get this horse to come back, you're just going to use knee and thigh, a little bit of voice, whoop, and maybe a little bit of feel for a minute, for a second or two. All right, then let me see a little bit of collection, knee and thigh, change your rhythm. Nope, back to the canter. Now, why did I tell her nope? Why did I say no? You have to watch closely. You have to watch your competitors closely, yes.
She started to sit back.
She started to sit back. Did you feel that? Alex, when I asked you to collect, your instinct was to go here. The moment you go here, where do you send her? Forward. And so then you send her forward into your hand, and you've created the issue. Instead, I want you to go here, Alex. All right, now when you think of collect, stay here. Look at me. There, that was it. That was it. Now relax and go forward again. Relax and go forward again. Don't worry about that. There, right rein, not so much left. Not so much left. Good. Okay, now you're going to use your voice and slow down your rhythm, knee and thigh, and squeeze. That's it. Then relax. That was it. That's all she had to do. Did you feel the difference, Alex? The difference? That was beautifully done. Hard to do, and she did it excellent. That's the same thing you guys need to do. So watch, because when she does it, it's obvious. Good. Now you see how much happier she is, Alex? Good. All right. Okay, let me see another collection, Alex. Change your rhythm, slow your rhythm down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Slower, slower. Right rein, outside leg back. Good, good, good. Now she's having to squeeze with her calf as well. Now she's having to use her calf. Beautiful. Now relax and forward again. Good, good, good. Excellent. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A little longer. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 1, 2. And now you're going to collect. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right bend. Slower. 1, 2. Slower. Knee and thigh. Outside leg back. Yep, yep. Slower. Shorten up your reins a bit. Do we need the stick? There you go. Good. You're going to be good without it. Excellent. Good. You said, no, Richard's going to want me to have a stick. Good. There you go. Good. Knee and thigh and collect. More. Squeeze. Slow down your rhythm. Slower, slower, slower. Yes. Beautiful. And that's all you want to do. Then forward again. Very good, Alex. I'll save this for you. All right, let's go ahead and do a flying lead change through the center. And when you do it, think forward. Go right again, go right again, go right again. Back to the canter on the right. Good. Okay, one more circle, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do that lead change. That's nice. All right, now right bend. Don't worry about it. Right bend, right bend, right bend, right bend, and then left bend, left bend, left bend, left bend. That's it, Alex. Good job. Good. There. Beautiful, Alex. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now go ahead and lengthen just by relaxing your hand and using that leg. Keeping the left side working, but don't hit her with the outside rein. Don't hit her with the... There you go. There you go. Lovely. Now let me see that half halt with that knee and thigh instead of your hand, and change your rhythm. Slower, slower, choppy, choppy, choppy. Keep that leg, keep both legs. Okay, next one. Alex, beautiful job. Beautiful job. You did great. You did great. Very good. Okay, Gus. Alex, if you want a stick, just a little shorter one. So forward first, Gus. Forward first. Try to get it from the hind end. More, more. Right rein, right leg. Get that horse pushing you. And try to get his poll about the same height as his wither as he flows through the saddle. There, that's right. Good. A little more. A little more. Yep. Keep those hands moving, Gus. When you're riding, Gus, I want your hands just moving a little bit, because they have a tendency to impede his progress. That gets his, yeah, there you're starting to get that, Gus. Perfect. Keep those hands moving. There, you're getting it. Good. More, more, more. Get him where he's pulling you. Get him where he's pulling you. Right rein. That's right. Good. Now, as you go to get the collection, don't think of the collection backwards. Think of the collection just as a change of rhythm with more leg and a change of rhythm. All right? More leg meaning knee and thigh and change of rhythm. Okay? Now let me see you change that up. 1, 2. There you go. Go forward again. That's it. That's it. That's how this horse needs to collect. If you can train him to collect like this, then you can go to the jumps without having to pull so much. All right, let me see that again. Exhale, heavy, beautiful, beautiful. Do it again, forward. This time, Gus, I want you to relax with your hips just a touch more. And now collect, heavy, yeah. Do you feel the difference? Yeah. Great. Do you feel like you want to lengthen your stirrups more? You're okay, all right. Let me see you lengthen again. Outside leg back, relax, relax, good. Right bend, right bend, right bend, outside leg, good, good. Don't worry about that. Just spooked at something, good. All right, now let's see that little bit of a right bend, relax your hips, heavy, just change your rhythm. Good, now keep that collection across the diagonal and just change the bend. Don't pull, change the bend, good. Now relax and forward. Always forward first. Just go forward through that. Don't worry about that. Just keep going forward. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Good. Whenever your horse spooks, if you have a spooky horse, Gus, if you have a spooky horse, make the spook more work. If they spook, make them work. Because they don't like to work. Right there, work, work, work. That's right. Good. Don't worry about stopping the spook because you can't. Just make the spook a little bit harder. There, I really like how you're getting his frame. His collection is great. All right, now let me see you go and collect. Change your rhythm, knee and thigh. Beautiful job. Good, good. Now back forward again. You don't want too much more of that. Very good. Forward, forward, forward. Excellent, Gus. And now knee and thigh, change your rhythm. Sit heavy, heavy, heavy. Good. And then back forward again. Now what you're going to start noticing, Gus, is that you're going to have to use that lower leg as you do the collection because he's going to want to break a little bit. Now let's see if you can get about 10 strides of that collection. Exhale, squeeze harder, more collection, more, sit heavy, more, 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 beautiful, beautiful, and rising trot, good. Next one. Good job, Gus. Go to the canter, forward first, forward first. Yeah, and as you're riding forward on the circle, Emily, as you're riding forward on the circle, you've got to work on that inside bend a little bit. Because if you're supporting with the outside rein, it's going to be hard for the horse to relax on the circle. You want to have the same shape as the circle, a little more inside rein. So push your left hand away from your hips. There you go. There you go. That's going to allow him to use his lumbars, and that hind inside leg is going to come through. Whereas if you stymie him with that outside rein in the beginning, he's going to break in two pieces. More right leg. Good. Super. There you go. But then he dropped behind you right there. Did you feel that? Always have to have that engagement. There. Good. All right. Now you can go ahead and work on the collection. So, a little bit of right bend, sit heavy, change your rhythm. 1, 2, 1. Slower rhythm, heavy, outside leg back so you can maintain that canter. Heavy, slower rhythm, slower. Change your rhythm. All right, now back forward again. So the order, Emily, is leg, seat, and then hand. Leg, seat, and then hand. As you do it, before you apply that leg, make sure you exhale. Okay, now collect. Make sure you exhale, leg, seat. There you go. Beautiful job. Outside leg back. Beautiful job. All right, now back forward again. So now you're going to exhale, leg, seat, hand, and as you exhale, change that rhythm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Collect. Inside bend. There, outside leg back. Good, good, good. Slower. More collection. Little bit more, Emily. There you go. Good, then forward again. Now just see if you can get that done a little quicker. All right, go ahead and work the collection. Slower, slower. Do a little taller, a little taller. Now a little extra collection and then you're going to come through the diagonal, change directions. No. Yeah, okay. All you need to do is change the bend. Just change the bend so your horse is relaxed. Relax forward first, forward first, forward first. Allow him to come down a little bit with his pole. There, good. All right, now you can go ahead and start the collection. Good, good, and then forward again. That was nice for your first one. Very good. Now I want this time a little bit more leg, a little bit more knee and thigh, a little taller with your shoulders, and use your voice at the same time. Ooh. Taller. Bring your head back. Bring your head back. Farther back. There, you got it. Did you feel the minute you brought that head back, he stepped underneath you? Okay. Forward again. Okay, next one, get ready. All right, let's see another collection or two. Exhale, sit heavy, bring your head back. Maybe a little outside rein as well now. Chop, chop, bump, 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 a little more knee and thigh, stomach muscles. Now I want more collection now, Emily, more. Be a little more demanding, more, knee and thigh. Tall, 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 outside leg back. A little bit of outside rein now, a little bit of outside rein. Okay, forward, we'll try one more. Relax, relax, let him go forward, drop his head down. Okay, let's try that collection again. Exhale, knee and thigh, tall, keep your head back. A little bit more outside rein. That's fine, good. Now go to the rising trot. And as you go to the rising trot, Emily, that'd be a nice time to let him stretch, let him stretch, let him stretch. Excellent, very good, very good. Okay. Okay, Catherine. Good job, Emily. Yeah, so Catherine, for you, because you have a tendency, as we discussed, that your hands are a little bit stiff, your arms are a little stiff. Your hands are fine, but your arms are a little stiff. So what I want you to think about, is I want to see your hands for a little while, always moving, always moving. See if you can do it. Like you're pedaling a bicycle with your hands. There you go, there you go. All right, very good. Try to relax those elbows. A little bit of right leg, right rein. Keep those hands moving. Keep those hands moving. Good. A little more right rein. A little less left. Yeah, okay. That's good. I thought so. I thought maybe I said it wrong. All right. Good. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Now we're talking. Very good. Now you're playing with that horse's mouth a little bit, and you're not so stiff with your arms. Good, keep it moving, keep it relaxed, that's right. Now with your leg, you want to drive forward into the inside bend. That inside leg, there you go, good. A little bit more. A little bit less left rein for now. A little bit less left rein for now. Push your left rein away from your outside hip. Push your left rein away from the outside hip. There you go, good. Now you see that horse is getting a little bit of suspension behind. You feel the difference? All right, when you get too stiff with that outside rein in the beginning, the horse doesn't have the strength to get any suspension behind. All right. Now, to collect, I just want you to exhale and change your rhythm. Leg, seat, hand, bring your head back. Head back. There you go. There you go. Okay, and then forward again. Keep those hands relaxed. Forward again. Push, 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 push. Good. Good. Keep those hands moving. And push the left hand away from your outside hip. You don't need it. It's dead weight. Right now it's dead weight. Good. All right. Exhale. Let's work on the collection. Sit heavy. Change your rhythm. Good. Make sure that hand is playing with his mouth, that you don't get Frankensteinish. Keep that hand relaxed. Taller, more collection. Now a little bit of outside rein. Now a little bit of outside rein. A little more. A little more. There you go. Okay, back forward again. Less outside rein. Back moving. Relaxed. There you go. Lovely. Now, Catherine, are you starting to feel how that hind end's starting to come through? Excellent. Very, very good. Very, very good. She's relaxed. That hind end's coming through. Now let's work on that collection. Exhale. Stomach muscles, knee and thigh. Squeeze with your knee and thigh. And then, look, you've got to ask, soften. Ask, soften. You've got to ask for 1 second 1,000,000 times. Not... What?
You soften with your leg as well?
Well, if the horse feels great, but you're not there yet.
Yeah.
You need to worry about your hands. All right, let's go back forward again. Let's go back forward again. As you ask your horse to come back, leg, a little bit of hand. Look at me, Catherine. Leg, a little bit of hand, but your hand has to be working and playing. You can't just, if you lean, she's going to lean. If you lean, she's going to lean. You have to make sure that you don't create a bridge that she can just lean on. All right, now let's see a little collection. Sit heavy, knee and thigh, tall, shoulders back. There, slower rhythm, slower rhythm. Good, forward again. That's plenty. Forward again. More, 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 more. All right, now let me see the collection. Exhale, leg. Yeah, beautiful. Now just go ahead and reverse. Come across. That's all we need, right, guys? That's all we need. There's no line anybody's going to make where she has to steady much more than that. Forward first, forward first. Get into your inside leg, Catherine. Get down into your inside heel. That's right, good. Good, keep those hands moving. Don't get them stuck back here, don't get it stuck back here. It's got to play, you have to play, like a fisherman. There, now, once she started pushing that hand forward, you see the horse starting to stretch its neck. Good, all right. Now, exhale, sit heavy. Now you can use a little bit more outside rein with that outside shoulder. Tall, 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 tall. Beautiful. Then forward and relaxed again. Come on, go, go. There you go. Good job. All right, let me see that collection again. Exhale. Now straight with your shoulders, not so much turn towards me, bring that right shoulder back a little bit. A little taller with that outside shoulder. Next one, get ready. Heavy, heavy, heavy. There, you got it. Good, forward again. Let's get one more good collection. All right, exhale, bring your head back. Change your rhythm. There, that's all you needed to do. Okay, get out of here. Good job. Very, very nice. Did you notice, Catherine, the last time? I hope you guys noticed the last time All she had to do was exhale, sit, bring her head back a little bit, and the horse came back on its own. There was no death grip. Good job. Well done. Bless you. All right, Steph. See if you can drop down into the tack. Try to find the center of your horse and push your hands away from your body a bit. Eyes up, push your hands away from your body a little bit. That's right. That's right. Now that you put yourself in the right position, let's relax your hips if you can and try to get her to just lengthen her step a little bit. A little more right bend, a little less outside rein. Little less outside rein. Little more right bend. Let her look at me because she needs to be shaped like the circle. Her body should be shaped like the circle. She shouldn't be on a circle of this shape with a body shaped like an I. She's on a circle which is shaped like a C, and her body was shaped like an I. Now you're getting it right. I'm happier with this. So go ahead and relax and work on the same shape as the circle. Little more pace now. See if you can drive a little bit with that inside leg. Active, active. Come on. There you go. Good. Little less hand, much more leg. That's right. A little more right rein. A little less outside. There you go. And then back it up with leg, Steph. Back it up with leg. More. Good. There. More. More right rein. A little less left rein. Back that up with leg. Start bringing your shoulders back if you can. There. Try to stay relaxed. Good. Little more right bend. And now show me 2 laps of pressure. 2 laps of pressure where your horse is forward. Come on, right now. Go. That's right. That's a half a lap. More. There. A little bit more. Good. That's 1 lap. Come on, come on. I want the last lap really strong, Steph. More, more, more. Good. All right. Now you're going to exhale, change that rhythm, sit heavy, and now 1, 2, collect. 1, 2. Shorten up your rein just a touch. A little more right bend. Change your rhythm. Bring your head back if you can, Steph. That was excellent. Then back forward. That's all you need, Steph. But then go back forward. Come on. Give me 2 laps of forward again. Right rein, right leg. Relax your hips. Relax your hips. Good. That's 1. 1 more. All right. Now you can go ahead and relax for the collection. Exhale. Bring your head back. Sit heavy if you can, and make sure you relax while you do it. A little change in rhythm. 1, 2. 1, 2. Taller with more knee and thigh. Taller. There, you got it. Beautiful job. Now let's go ahead and do a flying lead change through the center of the circle. Nice. Nice. Now the same thing here. Let's get 2 laps where she's really pushing you, where you really feel like you're riding a funny car. That hind end wants to come around on you. Come on. That's right. Left rein, left leg. Eyes where you're going. Face where you're going. Push, push. That's 1 lap. I want another one. Try not to hit the judge's booth. That would hurt. All right. Now, let's go ahead. Whew. Exhale. Sit tall. Knee and thigh. Bring your head back. Head there, Steph. Those things have to go together. They have to go together. Now, let's go forward again. And I want you to do the same routine. Leg, seat, head and hand. Leg, seat, head and hand, but forward first, okay? Forward first. Come on, give me a lap or 2 forward. Relax your hips and drive her forward. More, more, more. Come on. Exaggerate. There you go. All right. Now, exhale, sit, leg, seat, head back. Change your rhythm. There, beautiful job. A little bit taller and a little bit, that's perfect, Steph. That is perfect. Good job. Okay, excellent. Let's jump some jumps. Good job, Stephanie. Very good. All right, let's move down here. As far away from whatever that beast is as we can. All right, who wants to go first? Alex. Alex. So the best place to line up is over here by the crossed out bounce, facing this way. Alex, you're gonna start with this little red bounce cavaletti, and then you're gonna turn left and you're gonna do this line backwards. Now I'm not gonna tell you how many steps because you know what I wanna see. I wanna see control, and I wanna see a soft horse. That's right. And you're going to canter this, huh? The whole thing's canter. Good. Beautiful. Left leg, left bend. Exhale and try to find your center. Bring that head back. No. Nope. Yep. Look, that has to be your old way of riding. That has to be your old way of riding. That's not going to be her way. So you just have to make that decision, okay? What's your new way of riding, Alex?
Softer?
No, not softer, the exact opposite. Stronger, but stronger with your legs and with yourself in the center of her balance. What you try to do two things. You try to appease, and then you start to lean. And so then she starts to accelerate. And then when she accelerates, then you go to your hand, then she gets cranky, bop, 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 bop. All right? Yep. You have to be the one that changes. She is not gonna change. So you have to use that leg as though it's all you have.
Okay.
These you don't need.
Okay.
All right? You've got to make sure you use these. That's where everything comes from, especially for this animal.
Okay.
Okay? Why don't you do that one more time? And then the next one can go ahead. Now I don't want to see your hand. I want to see your knee and thigh if you want to come back. And that's stomach muscles. Little left bend, yes, yes, good. Stay in the tack. Good, relax. Relax, wait. Wait, yeah, wait. Yes, wait. Good. So by changing, because of that, I'm going to have to talk a little closer to you guys, a little quieter. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. So by changing that simple thing of your balance, getting your head back over your shoulders, over your hips, using that knee and thigh, all of a sudden as you came to that first jump, you realized there's at least one more, right? And then the second jump, well, there's maybe two more. Right? And the third jump, if you wanted to go leave that out, you would have had to have actually added your calf. Just the simple change of from here, kind of on your toe, to on your heels. On your heels. I hope that you felt the difference, because I mean we're all sitting here and it's like dramatic. It's dramatic, okay? Very good. Would you like to go next?
Might as well.
All right. Huh?
So might as well.
Line them up. Line them up. Yeah, it's funny, Alex, because I totally get where you're coming from because I told you the story, right? You're trying to be soft, but ironically, you're just making things worse. Yeah. Best intentions, but yeah. Keep those hands moving. I don't want those things fixed. I'd hate to get you in the ring. Good. All right. Bring your head back and a soft hand. There, like that. Relax and sit. Yes. Very good. Not bad. Next one. Steph. However, come on over here. Not bad. However, I just would like to see you exhale when you land. You're still holding your breath as you're landing, and that's keeping you landing. All right? I want you to. Good. Exhale and try to sit and relax. Yep. Yep. Exhale. Try to exhale and sit your head back. Good. Next one. Not bad. I know you're defending, but do the best you can. I really want you, even if you're defending and you stay like this, I want you to exhale and try to relax in that position. And then when you think about bringing your horse back, Steph, even if you're here, I want you to allow yourself to feel like you're going to be here. In other words, even in your light seat, bring the light seat back. Good, Gus. Nice. Good. Left lead. Beautiful. Okay, next one. Very good, Gus. Even if you're trying to defend your back a little bit, you still got to rock on your heel. Even if you don't want to put your butt down, you still got to rock onto your heels, which puts you here. If you get on your toes, puts you here. Send your horse forward, and then you have to start pulling. You don't have to do it like this if you don't want to. But it doesn't mean you can't shift back this way. No, not like that. Here. Yeah, your hips. Right side. Right side. Not bad. Good. Look, this goes for you a little bit. Gus, you're spot on. Finding the tack, I'm happy. With the light seat, I would say Rich Fellers, guy from out west. You know Rich, right? You've watched him ride. Now, with that light seat, people see his light seat and they think, wow, okay, that's that forward seat. Whee, great. But what they don't see is what he does 3 strides before every jump. I have the joy of getting to watch him beat me on a consistent basis, okay? So I study. I'm not going to ignore someone that beats me. So as he's turning the corner and he's coming to the jump, let's say he's coming through here and he's going to this oxer. As he comes through here and he's going to the jump, if you watch carefully, his whole balance, he stays forward. But if this is the center of the horse, he's about here. And then, okay, that creates the same idea that I'm looking for with this. It's just a different way of accomplishing the same thing. He's gradually bringing his center of balance back, further back on the horse as the horse gets closer to the jump. And as he does it, he drops in a little bit, okay? So I don't choose to do it that way. He's definitely not wrong, but I don't choose to do it that way. If you want to do it that way, it's fine. You can certainly find a way around it. But then you, at the very least, have got to allow the horse to get out in front of you, and therefore you're getting yourself behind them, and that gives them an opportunity to come back to you. But if you do it the other way, where, okay, I want you to come back, I want you to come back, I want you to come back, you see what happens? You're conflicting your aids. Your weight and balance is an aid. How could it not be? It's a huge aid, right? If we tell you it isn't, we're lying. So make sure that you use that to your advantage. If you don't do it like this, you still have to think back like that, okay? I'm not going to teach you that. I'm going to teach you the other. But if you want to do it that way, I know your back bugs you a little bit, try to think like that, okay? All right, very good, everybody. Now we're going to go ahead and do a slightly different exercise. You're going to do the outside line, then you're going to turn right, do the bounce, bending line to the oxer, go around the triple bounce, you're going to do this oxer, back on the bounce. Okay? Yeah, Emily, you're going to want to be over here. Yeah, I didn't actually. Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you go up 3 with that whole line?
With that line over there?
Yeah, please. Thank you. Good. Knee and thigh, right bend. Excellent. Left bend. Beautiful. Now ride the right side and soften and exhale. Keep your head back. Squeeze with your knee and thigh. Bender, 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 bender. Not bad. Very good, Alex. Now the left bend. Bender extra, extra. Push her out. Good, Alex. Exhale and find your tack. Right bend, right leg. Beautiful job, Alex. Really good. Very well done. Very well done. You know what, I have an idea. After this one goes, we're going to change where we're standing. Right bend, right bend. You can't use both hands. There you go. There you go. Good. Now the other leg. Right bend. Right bend, right rein, right leg. Good, good, good. Okay, come on, come on. Come on. I think it's better if you stand by these benches, by the trash can and these benches, facing this way. Yep. That way, A, we're a little further from the whatever machine that is, and then I can be kind of over here. So, I haven't been screaming where you can hear me because of obvious reasons. Hey, can you guys do me oh, the shade. There's shade over here. If you want, come down here if you don't mind. Just, you guys, maybe over here. Here there's some shade. But, I can't scream over that machine. Yeah, I can't scream over that machine. Now I can kind of deal with everybody. Good. Left bend. Left bend. Okay. Yeah, and you can keep walking if you need to, whatever. That, you know, it's a new place to stand, so they're, you know, they get confused easy. Right bend. Squeeze and wait. Yeah, but hang on, Steph. hang on. Because now that you're depositing yourself further back on your animal, that's unnecessary. You know what I mean is unnecessary. You don't need the long gap. You don't need to go for something that isn't there. Let your horse get to the base and jump. All right? Why don't you do that again? Oh, you had full control and then you just kind of abandoned it. All right? Just start with that triple bounce. Yeah, that's normal. Once we start getting the jockeys to deposit themselves closer to their tail, closer to the horse's tail and farther away from the horse's bit or mouth, it takes them a little while to realize that they don't have to go for that flyer. Beautiful. Because riders have a tendency to want to get to the jump with their head. And so once I can get their head back, then they're not always needing to take that reachy one. Good. Stay in the back. Okay, next one. Yeah, so you need to work on his back. Left side. Right side. Good. Bend him right, push him out to the left. Good. That was the right thing to do, but hang on, Gus. Gus, I'm going to want you to start over again. Now, the beginning was quite nice. Thank you. The beginning was quite nice. Yeah. But then, do you remember the exercise yesterday?
Yeah, I bent the wrong way.
Yeah. And also, remember when we did the leg yield to the rail? Yeah. And then to those next rails that were coming up? Yeah. So don't forget that part. Right, you go through this line. I would love to see him, once you get organized, to push a little bit to the left, okay, off your right leg, and then commit to that line. Yeah. All right? And then when you land, you've got to melt. You've got to exhale and melt and put that leg on. Yes, I think you just thought that you could get away with it. It was going so well, you thought you could get away with it. Good, left side. Yes. Left side. Good, then push him to the left. There you go. Great. Relax and drop in. Squeeze. That has to be a hardwire response. When you get a little deep like that, squeeze. Good, not bad. And I want to squeeze my horse there. I want to squeeze my horse there, because what I'm saying to them is, look, if you're going to get deep, if we're going to be deep, well, you've got to call on your reserves. You've got to rock everything back to that hind end, and you've got to push off the ground. That's not a place where I want to take my leg off, because the minute I take my leg off, they're going to fall on their shoulder. And so then then the next time you go to be deep, they're going to panic. And then the horses start seeing the deep distance and they start thinking about stopping. Don't give up. Not bad. Good. That's better. Do the work. Bring your head back. Emily, bring your head back. There. Okay. Bring your head back. Ah, it's a little better. No, that's not working at all. That's not working. Emily, next one can go ahead. Whoever's next can go ahead. Emily, that's not going to work for you. That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Sorry.
That's not going to work. This position for you is not going to work.
Right.
You've got to exhale and stretch up.
Right.
Stretch up and get that horse back and under control. What happens is he lands, he pulls, and then you try to pull back. You put yourself in this position and you're done. You're done because it's not a position of strength. Then he pulls you out and then you're trying to finesse him the whole time. And then he's like, wee, I have full control. See you later. Okay? You've got to make sure that when you land, are we at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, super great. You've got to make sure that when you land, you relax, leg, seat, hand. Put yourself in a position for something good to happen. If you land and you pill bug, I call it the pill bug, right? If you land and you do this, then because you don't have the strength right here in your lower back, then you end up pulling and then you have to start pulling down this way.
So I was trying to avoid here, which is what I do.
Don't avoid that. Don't avoid that.
Normally on course. I was trying, because on Alex's circle, she went to sit up and you went, no, squeeze from here.
For who?
When you were doing the canvas.
Yeah, but that's a.
Too far back.
Yeah, but that.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's.
I misunderstood that.
Yeah, but that's her. That's her and that horse, right? Yeah, you're like this, okay?
I can change that.
You've got to exhale, get down, put that leg on, get strong at your foundation. Even if you were here with a strong foundation, that would work.
Right.
But you're getting here, taking your leg off like that, and trying to finesse it like this, okay? Yeah. All right. Okay, now, after you do the triple bounce, you're going to go ahead and turn right. But let's go ahead and go up with this. Can we go 3 holes all the way through this? Sorry?
Right.
Yeah.
Going down the side.
Yeah. Good, keep that rhythm slow. Good, super Alex. Exhale. Good. Use that knee and thigh, not your hand. Okay. Bend, bend. Yeah, good. Right leg. Good, good, good. I like it. Yeah. Next one. Lovely.
Get a little stiff in the corner.
Come a long way. Lovely. Very good. Yeah, good. Left lead. Excellent. Brilliant. And you can relax a little and then control. Don't wag like a dog. Okay, left leg. Good. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Yeah. Left. Good. Left. Excellent. Very well done. All right, Steph. Very good. You're getting good at figuring out which side. I'd still, for example, with that green oxer, I think if you kept a little more leg at the jump, it'd be easier to have leg on when you landed from the jump.
Yeah.
When you take, when you take your leg off at the jump, then you add a lot of problems when you land. Watch out for Steph. Yeah, you've got to make sure you squeeze. Yeah. Keep your leg in the air, Steph. Don't give up. Good. Yeah, you want to make sure it's much easier to maintain than regain.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah. Good. Bending. Nah. There you go. That's abundance of control. Right side, right bend, even if it's on the other lead for that in that instance. Beautiful. Good. Okay. Has anybody not done, oh, you guys haven't gone yet? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was jumping ahead. Go ahead. It's going so well. Bless you. That was very good. Well done. Yeah, the only place maybe here at this oxer, you needed to keep the right bend a little bit longer. Other than that, I thought it was very nice. Very good, Gus. A little more leg this time. Get that control now. Good, now. I would have liked to have seen, everything was pretty good, but I would have liked to have seen down that last line that you focused a little bit more on getting him bent through his rib cage, because he got just a little bit stiff down the last line. And then when he got stiff, hang on 1 minute. When a horse gets stiff, can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. So when a horse gets stiff, and that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get you guys to apply so much leg, because when a horse gets stiff and is still kind of leaning on your hand at the base, they have a tendency that they don't jump as well with their shoulder, right? They jump a little bit stiff with their shoulder, because it's kind of like their shoulder's connected to their tongue, and they're still pushing on you with their tongue. They want to get there, and they don't want to jump like this. They want to get there and kind of jump over their shoulder a little bit. So I would preferred a little bit down that last line when you jumped in. Okay, I'm on my left lead, or right, whatever it was. I'm going to overbend a little bit, use my knee and thigh, get the horse back on its haunches, and that way when I get to the base, I can just, I don't have a tense elbow. Yeah. And it's not even that you drop the horse, everybody. It's not that you drop the horse, but it doesn't mean, what your goal isn't to get to the base with that tension, Catherine, in your elbow. You want to be able to get there and have a light feel, but not have that tension, because that tension transmits to their tongue and then kind of travels down to their shoulder. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Emily. Good. Exhale. Bring that head back. Exhale. Good. Do you mind if I sit on him? Okay. Well, I get organized. Oh no, you were the last one, right? Okay, perfect. Yep. Super, perfect timing. Oh, let's go up 3, hop off. Let's go up 3 with your stirrups.
3?
Yeah. Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
I'll give you a leg.
You'll give me a leg?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and move this up here as long as we're at it. Yeah, just a touch, as long as we're at it.
You can take a breath away. I was trying to help you from yesterday.
Oh, it's okay.
Go to breath. Sorry. What am I doing?
Well, I got a feel. I'll tell you.
Okay.
All right.
On 3?
Yep.
You count. Sorry.
No, you're good. Perfect. I got him. Thanks, guys. Ooh, actually, as short as I thought. Yeah, but I can fix it. I'll, we'll see what I can. No, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got him. Okay, that's one. Interesting stirrups.
Opera by Opera.
All right, buddy. Okay, so what I'm trying to get with this horse, what I'm trying to get with him is I'm trying to get him where he starts to relax and come down. And when he does that, then I'm going to feed him as much line as I feel that he can tolerate and still maintain his balance. And I'm going to try to change his balance a little bit and try to get him to come up with his back. So when I do that, I put a little more of my weight on my thigh. I put a little more of my weight on the top of my thigh, because I'm trying to get him to bring his back up. So I'm encouraging this form of his behavior, whereas he reaches down and he starts looking for my hand. Now, in the beginning, I start using that leg and then creating a vacuum with my hand. And in a vacuum, that's a little bit with her, in a vacuum, it's like a black hole in space. It's going to absorb his thought. He's going to look for that bridge. The bridge being the behavior. So by creating that lack of communication, he's going to keep looking for that line of communication. So I'm getting him to round his back, not by doing something, but by doing nothing. By doing nothing with my hands. Just trying to get him to use his body with my leg. So I'm trying to create a different form of, it's like a new language. I'm trying to create a different form of communication. Because I want him ultimately to change his shape. My ultimate goal, I can never lose sight of my ultimate goal with him, which is changing the shape of his body, getting him to bring his back up and bring his pull down a bit, because that's going to get closer to the bascule that I'm looking for. It's a little bit the struggle we have with her. It's the similar idea with her, because I want to try to get that bascule. Good boy. So in the beginning, I'm trying to let him know that that's acceptable, that's a nice place, I don't have any problem with that. And then when he starts getting comfortable, Then I'll start to add a little bit of hand, but just occasionally, and I'll do it and try to synchronize it with my leg. So that he starts thinking about my leg first and my hand second. And if he comes up, now when he comes up to what I would call his old position, then I make that difficult. It's a simple concept. When he goes where I don't want, I make that difficult. And if he stays where I want, then I make that easy. And as I ask him to start doing things in this easy position, they get a little more difficult. So when he comes up, I have to make that behavior more difficult than whatever I'm doing on the other side of the equation. So now I'm going to ask for just some simple lateral moves with him, and always letting him know that is, I'll avoid your feet. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. There. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. All right. So now I feel like I have the basics. I'm going to tighten my girth just a touch. And as I tighten my girth, I'm going to keep working him. Good boy. Good boy. And in the beginning, obviously, this is a bit of an exaggeration. That's a lot more than my goal, but I'm just trying to let him know that's acceptable behavior. Now, before I trot, I'm going to go ahead and sit heavy on his back, so he starts to know that it's not just that thigh position I was talking about earlier. And as I start, anytime I do a transition, walk to the trot, trot to the walk, whatever, any kind of transition, I always soften through the transition. It's much easier to maintain than regain. I don't know if you've heard me say that before, but it's much easier to maintain than regain. So if I feel like I'm comfortable with this horse at the walk, with his position, then I don't want to have to start all over again at the trot. So I want to try to maintain that position. So as I ask for the trot, good boy, I'm going to keep softening so that he doesn't think that it's a totally different thing. And again, with my hands, I'm going to leave him in the dark. I'm going to leave him in the dark with my hands as much as I can and start supplementing my leg for my hands. So as he gets lost looking for my hand, I'm hoping that he starts to draw on my leg and my weight as a trade-off. And the same thing as I go to the canter. I'm going to try to keep softening into the canter. Good boy. And at the canter like this, he's going to struggle with his balance. And I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to keep trying to use my leg. And when he breaks, and try to stay off of my hand. And just keep thinking about that hind inside leg. That's where his focus needs to be. Because he's just still, he's a big horse, he's just a little weak back there. And the same thing on the right. Good boy. And when he panics about it because of his condition, in other words, he's a little weak behind, so he gets nervous. Instead of getting upset or correcting him, I tell him that, you know, it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay, because I feel as though the mistake that he makes is not based on arrogance, it's based on ignorance. Good boy. Good boy. There. And hopefully, if I can get him to kind of relax his back, then it'll keep him from being defensive. Because as he gets defensive, ultimately that's where the problem lies. He gets defensive, then he arches his back, and one thing leads to another. So now I've kind of got him going here. Good boy. And now I'm going to increase my leg and gradually increase a little bit of hand, but I'm going to do it one stride at a time because I don't want him to lean on me. Good boy. Ooh. Now I'm going to start using a little bit of counter bend to get his hind outside leg involved to support his hind inside leg. And the whole time I'm trying to be very mindful of his anxiety. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. There. Now I can start to relax my back a little bit and let him just kind of enjoy his canter. Every once in a while, give him 1 or 2 steps of pressure with that outside leg. Right there. Then back to the inside hind leg. And then the little outside hind leg, inside hind leg, outside hind leg. And now in a minute I'm going to try for both. Outside hind, inside hind. inside hind, outside, inside, inside, outside, outside, inside, forward, let him get a little break, let him get a break, outside, inside, outside, inside, 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 outside, outside. Good boy. 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 Ooh. And as I do this, I'm not stressing at all about the leads. I'm just working on the bending. Just working on the bending. Now I'm going to put a little more seat and a little more leg. I just tried to find the cantle. There. There. Okay, I'll go ahead and jump. Good. We're not all the way there, but we're close enough. Ooh. That's right. Good boy. Ooh. Now I'm going to give him a little break. And I'm going to let him think. I'm going to let him think for a minute. While he's thinking, have all of you done one of those bendy bounces before? Yes, yes, yes. So why don't you practice it? Why don't you practice it? And so the way to practice it is just to go around the red and blue and get almost straight to it, okay? So you just turn the bendy bounce into kind of a straight bounce. Do me a favor, just take the top rail and put it down on an angle like we had in the other groups, but take the cups off the corner as well.
A little more left rein.
Yes, you need a little more left rein because they always have to see the light at the end of the tunnel in the beginning, Alex. You want to show them the light at the end of the tunnel. They're making a Rubik's Cube. There you got it.
Or a very large left one.
There you go. That'll work. That's fine. She'll be all right. Left rein, leg, left rein. Good, beautiful job, Alex. See if you can canter and do it again. Good, use that knee and thigh and let her figure it out. Don't feel like you have to do much. You're just gonna keep that track more than anything. Good, good, good. She's smart. Excellent, again. Good, just a little more leg, but no hand. Good, good, good. Excellent, very good. Now why don't we go ahead, Alex, take a little break. Go ahead and put that up back where it was, please. You just kind of put that cup 2 holes on the, or 3 holes up from the black one on the left-hand side or something. Once they put it up, Alex, you can do that once again. Really good. Good boy. Oh. Oh. Good. You're fine. You're fine. Oh. 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 There. boy. Good boy. Oh. Good boy, good boy. There. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Oh. Yeah. There. Oh. Oh. There you go. Oh. There. Oh. Yeah. Good. Oh. Good. Oh. Oh. Good. Oh. Oh. Good boy. There. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Hey, hey. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. Good boy. Oh. 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 That's fine. Well, this one's not going to be as easy to fix. Okay, let's have you guys go ahead, do the same route you were doing, but you're going to add the triple bounce after the black oxer, before the other black oxer.
Oxer, triple bounce oxer.
That's correct. Oh. There. Good. Squeeze. Good. Yes. Beautiful. Bending. Good. Super, super. Excellent. Beautiful. Use that knee and thigh. Good. Bending. Excellent. Beautiful. Next one. Wow. Fantastic, huh? Fantastic. Good riding. Good riding. Alex, good riding. Fantastic. Great. Really good. Yep. Yep. No, you're doing a great job. Great job. That was beautiful. You're okay, buddy. You're a good boy. Good. Super. Good, Catherine. Simple if you need to, don't worry. There you go. That'll come away. That'll go away. Good. Good. Exhale, exhale. Nice. Left side. Good. Left side. Beautiful. Alex, that was, Catherine, yeah, thank you. Very good. Yeah, I would say it was well done. When you did this green, you kind of got caught up on the pommel a little bit. Yeah, from here to the triple bounce. You got cut up on the pommel here and your leg was in this position. You kind of got stuck up here and then all the way through the bounce you were there. It's just because you didn't exhale and find the center of your tack first. You went right to grip before the exhale. Other than that, I thought it was beautiful. Very well done. Very well done. Good. No slower than that. No slower. More leg. Good. Left side. Left side. Good. Good. Not too slow. Not too slow. Good. Not too slow. Squeeze. Good. Head back. Head back. Beautiful. You don't see that every day. Very good. Good. Left. Good. Left. Lovely. Well ridden. That was fascinating. Yeah, she found a way. She found a way. I don't know what to call it.
Every time.
It was like the bunny jump.
Yeah.
It was a bunny jump. Oh, it was just a bonk, bonk through there like a kangaroo. It was a kangaroo jump, but it got done. Well done. Well ridden. Very good.
What could I have done to that?
Nothing.
It was just kind of.
Just kind of came out that way. It's like taking a picture. Sometimes it just come out that way. Good. Not bad, Gus. Good job. That's right. Try to use as much leg as you can and as little hand as you can. And when you use it, you can be strong, but then try to get off of it. There you go. Good job. Yep, yep, yep. Hang in there. Good, good. Right leg, Gus. Good. Beautiful job there. Good. Well done. Oh, is that me? I'm up. I'm on deck. I've got the bat. All right, I'll just try it one time. Beautifully, beautifully done. Very good. Look great. Look great. You were ready for tomorrow. Super. I'll just try it one more time. Good boy. Whoa. 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 Good. Whoa. All right. Now, that was a little nerve-wracking, but he scoped me enough.
We schooled a 6-foot dachshund the other day by mistake.
Oh, well, there you go.
Sorry.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Why don't you grab your hard hat?
Yeah. Alright, what have we learned to help me learn?
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Yep, I'm gonna do them. What did you end up doing with the stirrups?
I don't think I did
Up
anything.
3, and then you went down.
No, I think it's right back where it was.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, I think you're back where you were.
Because you and I should be about the same length leg.
Yeah. Okay.
I have your stick if you want it.
I don't think you need it. All right. Let me get that soft hat. Oof. That's a bridge too far, that thing. That's a bridge too far. You're a lot of work, buddy. Okay, so, I don't know exactly how far we can get with him. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. Why don't we go ahead and try with him? What I'd like to see you do is do a little bit of flat work, trying to get him relaxed, long and low, kind of like I was doing in the beginning. And then we'll try to build from that and jump a couple jumps, okay? Now, when you start going to the jumps, I know you saw me trying, you just have to treat him like he's a snake in the beginning. You've got to bend left, bend right, bend left, bend right, because the minute he gets tied in, he wants to charge.
Yeah.
Go ahead, up to the trot. You don't need it. You don't need it.
No, that's what.
It's fine. I can defend myself. Don't worry about that. Good. There. And then ride him forward and try to start using that leg to control him as much as you can. Shorten your reins up just a touch. Don't get too close to everybody. As a matter of fact, just stay kind of in the middle of the ring instead of over here as much. Okay. That's great.
Laughter.
That's great. No, just try to let him be a little bit long and low like that. Now go ahead and pick up the right lead canter. Good. That's right. Bend him right there. Keep that leg on and then soften so he goes back down. Good. Very good. Good. Now see if you can get a little bit more canter than that, but stay on the circle. Great. All right, then you can cut across the diagonal here, turn to the left, but just change the bend. Don't worry about it if he doesn't want to do the lead. Just stay on the left rein. Think about slowing him down. Take your time. There you go. Turn in front of me. Good. Good. Again, turn in front of me. And then you're going to turn left and you're going to do a try for a right lead change across here. Just bend them right. Don't worry about the lead, just the bend. Simple, simple. Good. Turn in front of me. Good. Again in front of me. All right. Now you're going to work your way over and you're going to try to do this line in 4 and 4. And now as he sees the jump, don't lock up. Try not to lock up. There. Good. Good. Take your time. Don't worry about being straight. And then release. And bend him. And release. Bend him. And release. Good. Now go for the bounce in the middle. Excellent. Good. Stay relaxed. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good. Then the left, right bend. Take your time. Take your time. And release. Good. And then the left bend. Even if simple change is fine. Good. Now keep softening. Take your time. Take your time. Beautiful. And the right bend. Whoop. Good, good, good. Hey, you made it. You made it. Good. Keep softening. There, keep the bend. Release. Bend. Good, release. Bend. And release. Good. Okay. That's going to be good for today. Well done. That's not easy. That is not easy. Okay, let's come on over here. Actually, I like the way you guys are lined up. Just kind of line up over here like you're my security brigade, facing this way. Good. Good. Difficult, but you have to do a lot of this flat work, long and low, because he gets nervous in his back and then he doesn't want to come through from behind, as you know. So the problem is you've got to get him stronger with the snuffleupagus, you know, with his aardvark, with his nose on the ground. Try to get him coming through this way looking for truffles. And don't worry about the lead changes in the beginning. If he has to do a simple change, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? The main thing is just trying to work on softening and getting the bend, getting the bend, getting the bend. Okay? All right. Now, well ridden, all of you. Sorry about the weight in the middle, but fantastic. Fantastic with your body. Fantastic with the bending. That was super. The more you use your leg, I think the more you're not going to have to use your hand, right? And then the more you don't use your hand, the happier she's going to be. I think it's going to spiral in the right direction. It looks like it. It really looks like it. So I think if you just, anytime you struggle with her, I think the answer is always going to be the same. I need to squeeze harder with my leg. So if you get to the show and you feel like, oh, that didn't go well, or that, and you say, okay, all right, I need to get back to really focusing on my leg and get her comfortable with my leg. I really feel like that's the answer for her.
Absolutely right.
Okay, super. Really good. I think you still need to work on just relaxing your chest, I mean, your lungs, relaxing your lungs, and then that's going to also relax your elbows. Because as you did this oxer and then into the triple bounce, you tried to kind of force your way in the oxer and cheat a little bit at the oxer, and then when you landed, because you were still on the hand, you were never able to just get back in the tack, okay? You've got to make sure that you land, exhale, try to get back in the tack, and then go back to work, all right? Super, you did really well today. You did really well. I mean, you know, I know that your back bugs you and everything, so I would prefer that you have those two positions, but I totally get it. If the one is uncomfortable for you, then the answer, in my opinion, over long term, would be make sure that even if you have that forward seat, because a lot of people think, okay, there's that forward seat, but then they're always Eddie the Eagle. You know, they always look like Eddie the Eagle. They always look like they're ski jumping. So you've got to make sure that even if you're going to use the forward seat, that light seat, that then as the jump comes closer, that you bring your balance back closer to the cantle and get off of the pommel and bring your balance back this way, and then your horse will come back to you. The more you come back, the more they're going to come back. All right? I thought you rode great. I thought this is a lovely horse. You rode really well. I think you want to make sure that you have a little bit more clarity in when you're strong and when you're soft. Okay? Don't be afraid to say no, but then on the opposing side, then that gives you the ability to say yes. Right now you're like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That's a little better, but it's okay. I want to see a little more no, yes, yes. And then I think that is going to be the answer to, I don't know about your other horses, but with this horse, I think that's going to be the answer to getting their lumbars a little bit stronger.
Sure.
Because when you keep them a little bit okay, they don't do that as much as I think that they could for you, as well as you ride. Okay. All right. Questions from the jockeys? Huh? Too many? Too many? Yeah, that one's a tough horse. You know, with that one, you've got to really work long and hard on getting him round and getting him soft and trying to get him working with your leg and less with your hand, all right? He just doesn't have a lot of strength behind. And so when he doesn't have a lot of strength behind, then he gets a little scared, a little nervous. I think that's the beginning of his issues. I would say, you know, horses carry like us. Horses carry their issues a lot of times in their muscles. And so if they have a weakness, as we discussed with you first day a little bit, right? They carry their tension in their muscles. God bless you. They carry their tension in their muscles just like we do. And you could see with this guy that he really struggled to swing and have much suspension behind. And because he didn't have the suspension, then he'd panic a little bit. And then it would spiral a little out of control with him. So with this horse, I need you to really work on as little as possible with your hands and as much as possible with your leg. All right? Any questions from you guys? Yes. I like questions.
With her, I've been really struggling with a left drift lately.
Yes.
So as I was coming around on the right lead to the first jump, I was trying to keep her centered, but for some keeping her bent to the right.
Right.
But I feel like she's really popping the shoulder left. So would it?
No, don't worry about the drift. Don't worry about the drift. The best way to teach a horse to go straight is to teach a horse to go crooked. If I have a horse that wants to drift one way or the other, I don't really worry about the drift. I worry about the fact that they don't get off of my leg.
Right.
That's the larger concern. I actually have one now that has a left drift. It's getting there. It's getting there, but I'm fighting years of left drift.
Right.
And so all I do with her on the flat is just teach her to bend, counterbend, bend, counterbend. A little like I was working with this horse. Bend, counterbend. If I can get my horses bend, counterbend where it's just hammered home, I never try to fix my bad habits. And I've had many bad habits. I never try to fix a bad habit. I just try to make a good habit suppress my bad habit. I replace my bad habits and I just cover them up with good ones. But I never get rid of the bad habit, because if I say to myself, I have to stop doing that, then I'm thinking about it and I do it more for whatever reason. So I try, instead of thinking about my bad habits, I try to think about something good that I can do at the moment I would normally be doing something bad. What does that mean to my training with the horses? That means instead of thinking about, oh, my horse drifts left, so, you know, when they do that, I need to get after them. Instead, I've gone back 30 years. Instead, I just work on softening, you know? So I work on getting the horse off of my left leg.
Right.
So now, as you're coming around the turn and you've practiced at home with relaxation in your elbows, the bend, counterbend, bend, counterbend, as you come on this right side, sure, you're on the right lead right now, you're bending, but then at any moment you can switch it up and go to the counterbend. That's certainly acceptable. That's just not what we're doing here.
Yes.
And the only reason that we're not, because you saw me do it with that horse, right? I mean, when I get on your horses, I do more bend, counterbend than I allow you to do. But it's because I'm trying to get you to use your legs more. And if I allow you to swing them back and forth, then you can escape, you can escape using your legs, because you can just kind of work your way around it. As good as this group rides, you can work your way around it with your hands. And I'm really trying to get you to try to focus on your legs.
Makes sense.
Okay, good question. So yeah, don't worry about making a horse crooked if it drifts, because I think that actually is going to play ultimately into your strength.
Right. Well, what I was thinking is, after watching you ride that horse, I was like, oh, maybe I should be like bending her left, counter bending a little bit coming in.
I didn't, well, let's put it this way. I didn't even notice her left drift. Didn't bother me at all.
Okay.
And I don't mind horses that roam. I don't mind that, because I'm working on softening them and I'm working on them being relaxed. And so if they want to roam a little bit, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of times with big horses, I intentionally let them roam.
Okay.
That's the way I cheat. Now, I come in on an angle, out on an angle.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Any questions from anyone about the gymnastics or anything?
Just cantering around, and you stepped into her as like when she was on. Was there a reason?
Yeah, because he has a tendency, after I rode him, he has a tendency when you're coming just period around, is that he wants to kind of lug off to the side. So he wants to just kind of lug this way. And he gets his body like a barrel. He gets his body like a barrel, and he wants to tip it a little bit like that as he rolls. And so as I step towards him, I don't know if you noticed, but he brought his front legs kind of underneath him a little bit more and still maintained the bend. So I wasn't really trying to scare him or anything. Yeah, but that's a very good, well done. Because you know, you're observant, because a lot of, you know, most people maybe wouldn't catch that. But just in stepping into him like that, it got him where, as he's coming through, I didn't want to tell her, because then she might change what she's doing. I wanted her to keep doing what she was doing.
One time, after you stepped in the second time, I cut the line another 8 feet in, because I was like, God, I'm going to run over Richard.
No, I'm pretty wily. I've been hit before anyways.
Not going to be me.
So as she's coming through, then I'd step into him, so that way he'd think about rolling his legs underneath him a little bit, because I'm trying to get that hind outside leg to carry a little more of his weight. That's all. Well done, everybody. Yes?
I was getting slow, I thought.
A little bit, yeah.
In the end.
Yeah.
And that's kind of something that happens over a period of 3 days when I'm showing 2 days in a row. And then by the third day, I tend to feel like I'm just behind the motion entirely. Is that where?
Well, we're going to work on a little more of a realistic pace for tomorrow. Okay. But yes, I would say you liked yeah, well, you liked control so much that you were going to keep it.
I was enjoying it.
I get it. I totally.
The thighs and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, my thighs are gonna
Yeah. No, I totally get it, right? You don't want to let go of that. I got it. I wasn't really riding you until that last rep.
I was kind of maybe hopeful that I could do 6 there, and I was like, that might not be realistic.
Yes.
Yet, but
Yes. No. We'll work on that tomorrow, actually. That's why I rode you a little bit on the last rep.
Okay.
But I agree with you 100%. All right. Well done, you guys.
Thank you.
Very good. You're very welcome. Looking forward to tomorrow. Very good. All right. Now, let me think 5 minutes about the right course for this group.
Thank you.
Is this still a trash can, or what do they got?
Upside down.
Oh, okay. I get there.